Garrett is going to fill us in all about that cool down we're all looking forward to.
That cool down is coming, but again, it is going to be very hot for the next couple days. And this is a beautiful sunrise behind me in Metropolis, Illinois. You can see the fog down there by the Ohio River and those pink clouds. It is absolutely a beautiful morning out there in Metropolis, but it is going to be another hot day. It's going to be our 5th day in a row with temperatures at or above 90 degrees. So we do have this excessive heat warning in effect for all of us. And if we go ahead and zoom out, we can see just how much of the Midwest is included into this. And it actually dips down into the south and east into Mississippi and Louisiana. So again, it is a very, very hot, it's going to be a very, very hot day. And we're actually starting the day well above average with our temperatures right now being into those mid 70s. In this time of year, we should be starting the day into the low 60s with an average low of about 63 degrees. So it is a very warm morning. And as we saw in that live feed, we do see that there is some fog down into portions of Cape Girardeau and Paducah, Kentucky. Again, we are down to about a mile visibility, so not terrible, but again, it is something to note. So again, that yard work forecast, I'm expecting those temperatures to be into the low 80s by 9 a.m., mid 80s by 10 a.m., and then quickly warming into the 90s. And look at that, by 2 p.m. we should be at about 95 degrees for most of us. So it is going to be a very hot day out there with that heat index even being hotter with, again, a heat index around 110 degrees. So again, I am tracking our 5th 90 degree plus day in a row with some isolated storm chances tomorrow afternoon and lasting through the weekend. But after the weekend, I'm expecting more seasonable temperatures to return to start next work week. So if we look hour by hour, by 7 o'clock, most of us should be hanging on to those mid to upper 70s. By about lunchtime, we should be into the upper 90s. And again, I think that this model is overdoing it a little bit in terms of temperature. I don't think we'll be quite that hot, and I don't think we'll be quite that hot this afternoon, but we could be in the upper 90s, and a few spots could make it to 100 this afternoon. By tomorrow morning, we will be starting a little bit warmer than where we were today with temperatures into those upper 70s. Tomorrow, I think, is going to be our hottest day of this heat wave with most of us getting close to the 100 degree mark. I don't think we'll see 104 or 102, but again, we will be around that 100 degree mark, and we do have an isolated shower or storm chance tomorrow afternoon, especially back towards portions of southeastern Missouri and then up towards the Mount Vernon area. So again, tomorrow I am expecting to be the hottest day, and those heat index values for today I'm expecting to top out near the 110 degree mark. Tomorrow will be even hotter with 115 to 117 for a lot of us. Again, it is going to be very hot tomorrow, but thankfully Saturday's heat index only into the low 100s and upper 90s. We don't have a heat advisory yet for Saturday, and I don't know if one will be issued, but again, the triple digit heat index could prompt the Weather Service to issue a heat advisory for Saturday, but I'm not expecting it to last longer than that. So again, that Friday night football forecast is going to start at 8 p.m. There is a delay because of the temperatures. I think those temperatures tomorrow or Friday evening will be at about 95 at the start of kickoff, and we do have that isolated storm chance with a heat index of between 105 and 108 degrees. So download that Storm Track 3 app, which will give you the latest weather information. And again, we are tracking that cool down to start on Sunday with a high of 85 and then quickly dipping down into those lower 80s for Monday and Tuesday before rebounding again with another system of high pressure moving in. So again, we could see about a ½ inch of rainfall across our region for the next 7 days, but overall, I'm not expecting anything widespread. Your weekend does look to be a little bit wet with a 20% chance on Saturday, 40% chance on Sunday, and then 20% chance on Monday morning, but overall, not a washout for your weekend, and it should be a fairly dry start to next work weekend. So again, Thursday and Friday, temperatures are going to be into those upper 90s, around 100 for Friday. Saturday and Sunday will be a little bit cooler with highs in the mid 90s and then in mid 80s. And by the time we make it to the start of next work week, we will be into those lower 80s.
Oh boy, that sounds so good. My wife told me she loves coffee, and she told me that she's ready for it to cool down just a little bit, so she can enjoy her hot coffee. So
that will be nice.
Well, it's hard to sit out there on the patio and enjoy hot coffee while you're sweating. Yes. You know, that's not fun for anybody.
Well, get ready. You can have some this weekend
All
in
right.
celebration of a local